So we are live. Oh, that my stream link. Hold on, let's have a look at this. Oh, sweet. Okay, didn't realise that was a thing. Fantastic. So, I'm just going to check the audio on this real quick. Hold on, let's have a look at this. 2 seconds. Oh, sweet. Okay,
Setup is a little bit different this week.
Fantastic. So, I'm just going to check the audio on this
Sounds alright.
real quick. Hold on.
It's good.
2 seconds. Oh,
Okay.
sweet. Okay.
Setup is a little bit different
Let's
this
get
week.
showing this. Fantastic.
Oh, blimey.
So,
Oh, really?
check the audio on this
Sounds
real
alright.
quick on that.
It's good.
Damn. 2 seconds. Oh,
Okay.
sweet. Okay.
Why would you
Setup
do
is a
that?
little bit different this week.
Showing this.
Fantastic.
Oh, blimey.
So,
Oh, really?
check the audio on this
Sounds
real
alright.
quick on that.
Can I get back?
It's
good.
Damn. 2 seconds. Oh,
Yeah,
sweet.
okay. I didn't.
Okay.
Why would you
Setup
do
is a
that?
little bit different this week.
Showing this.
Fantastic.
Blimey.
So,
Right, I'm just going to do this manually then.
oh, really?
Sounds alright. Can I get back?
It's
good.
Damn.
Bear with me.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
okay. Whoa. Why would you do that? Look, both showing this. It's just blind.
Fantastic.
Right, I'm just going to do this manually then.
Oh, really?
Sounds alright. Can I get back?
It's good. Damn.
Bear with me.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Whoa.
Right.
Look, both showing this. It's just blind.
Fantastic.
I'm just going to do this manually then.
Sounds alright.
Okay.
Can I get back?
It's good.
Damn.
Bear with me.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Whoa. Right. Look, both showing this. It's just blind.
Fantastic.
I'm just going to do this manually then.
Sounds alright.
Okay.
Can I get back? It's good. Damn.
Bear with me.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Whoa. Right. Look, both showing this. It's just blind.
Fantastic.
I'm just going to do this manually then.
Sounds alright.
Okay.
Can I get back? It's good. Damn.
Bear with me.
Yeah, okay.
Whoa. Right. Look, both showing this. It's just blind. Sorry about this. Okay. It's a whole new setup. Brand new. Everything.
Okay.
Whoa. Right. Well, I say brand new. Not completely. So, while I'm just sorry about this. Okay, it's a whole new setup. Brand new.
Just checking. Okay, that's good.
Well, I say brand new. Not completely. So, yeah. So I'm just
the camera's new.
Okay, cost a bit more than my cheeky £10 one, which is good. This little clip-on mic is new. That's good.
It's fairly cheap.
The audio quality isn't well. I say brand new. Not
Great.
completely.
It could be.
So, but you know,
Yeah,
so
that's alright.
just
camera's new.
my speakers
Cost
are
a bit more than
my cheeky £10
Bigger,
which is good. This little
Not sure
clip-on
if
mic
it's
is this
new.
time
It's
or
good.
last time.
Fairly cheap.
The audio quality,
But anyway,
I say brand new. Not
yeah,
completely.
it could be.
So
Bigger.
yeah,
So
that's alright.
just
Camera's new.
What else?
My speakers.
Oh, and I'm running
Windows
now with OBS.
Bigger.
So things
this
are
little
not sure
clip-on
if
mic
it's
is this
new.
time or
Yeah,
last time.
fairly cheap.
The audio quality.
But anyway,
in
in
that
that respect, it's
already.
yeah, it could be.
So
Bigger.
yeah, so
Now I need to.
camera's new.
What else?
My speakers.
Oh, and I'm running Windows now with OBS.
Bigger.
So things
This
are
little
not
clip-on
sure
mic
if
is this
it's
time
new.
or
Yeah,
last
Mac
time.
keyboard and
The
Windows.
audio quality.
But anyway,
So
in that respect, it's already.
yeah, it
could be.
So
Bigger.
yeah,
So
now I need to.
camera's new. What else?
My speakers.
Oh, and I'm running Windows now with OBS.
Bigger.
So things
This
are
little
not
clip-on mic is this time
or
or
last
last
time.
time.
That.
The audio quality.
But anyway,
Share
in
this.
that respect, it's already.
Yeah,
Could be. So
Bigger.
God.
Oh my god.
Camera's new. What else?
My
Oh,
speakers.
and I'm running
this
Windows
next
now
time.
with Bigger.
Because I didn't realise there was like a global link for YouTube stream, so you can just be like, hey, look, this is share this.
yeah, it could be. So
Bigger. God. Oh my god.
what else?
Yeah, this is where you go to view things. So I didn't realise there was like a global link for YouTube stream, so you can just be like, hey, this is. I'll remember that for next time.
yeah, it could be. So
God. So. Oh my god. Yeah. You know, this is where you go to proper chat this time, proper video this time, proper everything. The only thing that might be a bit different this time, really, is because because I'm using Windows, my audio routing software and stuff is different now. So if the bass is a bit clippy, that's because of the way that I'm handling audio and stuff.
I can change some stuff around, but it might not be so good. And I'm also actually not hearing my computer's output through these speakers. I'm actually hearing the direct output from my GameCube going to my Chaos Pad this week, because again, the way I'm doing audio routing and stuff is different. So yeah, there you go. So that's that. Yeah. So I haven't worked pretty much at all on my track for this week. I've only been working on some other stuff, some uni work, some personal things, so I apologise for that. And this week actually I got through, whoa, yeah. Oh, did that work, that autofocus? Come on. No. Ah, there we go. The PO20 Pocket Operator Arcade. I did a bit of work on this and it's sounding pretty cool. It's great actually. Don't know if you can hear it. So I'll probably be using that in a few weeks to come because it's completely syncable with nanoloop, which is nice. Built this beastie cable. Yeah, I need to enclose that in something. I've got some heat shrink in the post ordered. So it's like, this ain't going to focus, is it? Never mind. Yeah, it's kind of Game Boy link cable to 3.5mm audio jack. And it's literally just like two connections, ground and sync. And what I'm probably going to do is either build this in a box or some little thing and have a switch between receiving sync and outputting sync from nanoloop as well. So that's cool. And that works with the Pocket Operator straight up. If Little Sound DJ gets an update soon, to kind of rework the way that they do sync as well, then it will probably work with that. LSDJ does sync with analog devices like analog sync devices like the Pocket Operators, but because of the way LSDJ handles that sync, it doesn't work straight up with the Pocket Operators. You need some sort of amplification for the control voltage signal. Now, if you know what I'm on about, great. If you don't, I'm apologizing now because it's probably just going to sound very confusing. So yeah, and this actually makes my third Pocket Operator. So I've got the arcade, got the rhythm, got this one fairly recently as well. The rhythm's great actually, I love the rhythm. The rhythm's really cool. It's kind of Cheap Shot, who runs Cheap Beats. He kind of inspired me to get this, so thanks dude, thanks James. And this was my original one that I got in Paris when I was over there. The Pocket Operator Sub, which is really nice, but I haven't really found a use for it just yet in any tracks. But it's, yeah, it's got a cool sound. Like you can get some nice, like, so you know, that's kind of acidy. That's cool. But yeah, they're the three that I have. This was my first. Yeah. The rhythm was my second. I've got this one on Guitar. I'm not sponsored by them or anything. It's just, you know, telling you where I got it because they were selling this cheaper than I could find anywhere else. And they also gave me a replacement one because my the one that I got had a broken LED on it. So yeah, and then I bought this one straight up from Teenage Engineering, and pretty much killed my bank in the process. Students living, yay. Anyway, but it was worth it. Just have to like live on eggs and vegetables really cheaply, which is fine. I like eggs and veg. Anyway, that'll do. So I'll probably come on to those in the weeks to come, but at the moment I'm still trying to kind of progress. So it's like through the weekly stuff. So last week, the song ended. Yeah, I didn't actually mean to start this one on 6, it just happened, and yeah, never mind. So the song ended roughly like this. So I've got to copy this 8 pattern here over, so I can start with that. I already have a little idea of kind of what I want, but not really at the same time, so I'll just play what I have. Actually, that's not it at all. This is it. Apologize if you hear a delay on the audio coming into the microphone and what's happening here. So there shouldn't be a delay. I mean, I don't think it will matter too much towards you guys. I do have acoustic suppression turned on this, but for some reason my audio device on Windows is being laggy. This is the trade-off. If you stream on Mac, you get a worse stream but better audio. If you stream on Windows, or well, at least I do, my audio devices all screw up really badly. You know, what are you gonna do? Yeah. Hey Havoc, how you doing? Yeah, it's annoying basically. There's not much I can do about that. I could try restarting the audio driver, and then you'd have the acoustic suppression on here, and then I could plug my speakers back into my audio output of my computer instead, but yeah, you know, it might screw up, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I mean, I can have a go really quick. Give me a second. I mean, well, actually, no, I'm going to leave it, and if it becomes unbearable, just please let me know. I'll repeat that message throughout anyway. So yeah, again, need to copy this 8 pattern over because that was the end of last week. So it's got the toms in there. And it's also got that kind of little bassy bit. So I'll keep that one as 8 on this one, and we're just going to move back into 0. Oh wow, I already started something. Let's have a listen. Actually, I don't think this was for this week, but I could use it as this week's. Or maybe I can just go with it anyway without copying that other bit. Or maybe I keep the toms. That might be good. Okay. So yeah, I mean, I'm just going to turn it down a bit. Yeah, there we go. Actually, you know what? It's possible I can wear headphones. That might help the audio. 2 secs. Okay, cool. Almost, actually. There we go. Right, let's listen through some headphones instead. Now, my chaos pad is blinking low battery at me, so we'll see how long that lasts. Yeah, that's probably better for you guys. Okay, so that's what I have so far. It goes into the base quite quickly without any build up, so I need to change that. Although it's a really heavy bass. Yeah, really heavy bass, which is fine. Heavy bass is fine. There's no problem there. Okay, so let's get working on this now. I want to change these toms into the top from L here to R. So let's load up that. And what you can do in nanoloop, you can just press A, which actually copies whatever's under your cursor, and you can literally, and you can just move to another pattern and just press down. Now you can hear that it's got double there. I don't think you can copy patterns between channels like you can in LSDJ. I think I said that last week though. So now we can just save that one there and we can get rid of that one. And yeah, get rid of this and move it up here instead. Although that didn't seem to save. Yeah. Nice. Let's copy it back. Right, save. Okay, that one's saved this time. Sorry for that. So I'm just gonna change the so you can hear that kind of peaking. That's actually a sound bug in nanoloop. So I'm just going to copy this pattern so we can get rid of that first one now. so we'll keep it in for a bit, maybe 4, and then change it to 9 here. What do you think of this bit? So cool, okay. Right, so let's check this out. How's the stream this week as well? How's the audio, the microphone and stuff? And how's the stream quality as well? Because I did some test recordings and actually it was coming out at 1080 instead of 720, which is even better than it was. So cool, yeah. I'll do that. I'll get rid of the toms as soon as the fall to the floor comes in. Nice. Great. Okay, sorry, I'm just gonna go back here a sec. There you go. What, this, like, this video or that video? Because I know this video is going to be blurry. Whoa. Oh my god. Sorry. No. I can't rap anyway. That's not for weekly beats, these are exclusive weekly beat streams. That's better, so I was just changing the envelope here. Yeah, no way. No rapping online. Only in the studio, which is my bedroom. Yeah. But not on a stream, no way. Nope. No streams. No stream rapping allowed. Okay. So let's get rid of these toms by creating a nice little drum fill with the toms. Now I just want to see how I did that before because I can't remember. Ah, just realized. No, it didn't. Amazing. Right, hold on a sec. There we go. Yeah, I screwed up on the chat there a little bit. Yeah. I definitely did not say that. In fact, that was you that told me that. That one, okay. Ah. Maybe. Hey, I really like Burial though. Thank you for the recommendation. I've been listening to those guys quite a lot. Right, so that's basically the same drum fill that I did last week. And yeah, whatever. My Game Boy died. Gotta keep charging these batteries. Still some more. I think they are fairly well known in Britain. I just hadn't heard them before. I mean, I probably had, but I don't know them, so. Okay, there we go. Fresh batteries. Stolen from another Game Boy. Right, so my so let's start. Oh wow, this camera gets hot. Okay, so this is from my view. Hey look, this is the computer. This is the chat. Great. So this is my view of my desk. Look, this is the instruction manual for the Pocket Operator Arcade. It's got all the chord listings there. Whoa, look at that slow focus. So this is my view from where I am. Now this is what I'm using, right? Oh. Now this is the GameCube. This is the GameCube player. Now you can just about see here, the lighting's not very good. But we've got a Game Boy cartridge, which is actually nanoloop. Game Boy Advance cartridge, that looks like this. Yes, I have two. And that's plugged in there. And the software running on the GameCube to basically just run the software. So then I've got some cables going to this cheap-ass capture card, which took me ages to get working on Windows, holy crap. And the audio is coming directly out of the thing into my Chaos Pad, which is going to die from no batteries very soon. And that's going into my audio interface. Now, this Game Boy player is plugged in to the controller port, which also has a data line, which is extremely handy. And the clever guys at Nintendo made a cable which plugs into your Game Boy player, and with your Game Boy's software over cable, I can't remember what it's called, download play stuff. I think that's what it's called, download play, or something like that. Anyway, it downloads a small program onto your Game Boy Advance while it's turned on, and this then transmits your Game Boy's button presses to the Game Boy Player software, and that controls nanoloop. Amazing. But it's the only way you can really capture Game Boy Advance video. In fact, I think it is the only way you can capture Game Boy Advance video. So, yeah. So that is the setup. That's why nanoloop didn't lag while my Game Boy crashed, because I'm not actually using nanoloop on here. I'm just using it as a controller. Now, I could use a GameCube controller, but it's really weird. I have one over here actually. So on a GameCube controller, you obviously have a directional pad, and you have start, and this is select. Well, this is select. One of these is select. Now, that doesn't make any sense for the way that you control nanoloop, because on nanoloop you use the select button to toggle. So you can see here, you toggle the menu with select, and you move about here, and you use B to select an icon. So if we want to, there you go. See, now on here, it doesn't make any sense to use this as select because it's just in the wrong place. Because live, I'd be probably using this, or even worse, this. Now this doesn't make any sense. Well, I mean, it does actually. This isn't too bad, but this is awful. This is okay for both LSDJ and nanoloop. The configuration of the keys isn't too bad, but for LSDJ, it's crap because for muting and other stuff, yeah, it's just like you can't do that. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, my there isn't no cartridge in here. It is actually in GameCube. In fact, what I'll do, turn the GameCube off, eject the cartridge, and whoa, ta-da! There is nanoloop. So that goes in here, into this little thing. It doesn't come with the GameCube, you've got to buy it separately. There's a little slot at the bottom. You turn it on, and whoa, yeah, GameCube. Yeah, so the SP is, well, I said worse. I didn't mean that. This is actually okay. I didn't mean worse, it's just I don't use this very often because of the battery life in this. It's horrible. Even with like a newer battery pack, it's still bad, so I wouldn't really use this for anything. Hey Tom, how you doing? So yeah, just going over stuff. So yeah, I wouldn't really use this for like writing my music on because the battery life is so awful. For live stuff, no problem. Like this will last ages, you know, this will last your whole set. But for writing music, that obviously takes a lot longer, so wouldn't really use that. Definitely recommend a Game Boy player for nanoloop. but with this connector here, and I recommend a Game Boy Advance for nanoloop as well, just because the the key layout is just so much nicer for nanoloop. I really hate this controller so much for nanoloop, at least. Like, it's great for games and stuff, but it's not designed for Game Boy games. It's pretty bad. So I can go down there. Right, so this camera can go back up here, and we will continue unless anyone else has any more questions. Oh, Tom, I've missed you too. Oh, no. Oh, look, it's my towel. This is my towel on my wardrobe door. Amazing. So let's just push this down a bit. Oop. Press the button. Didn't mean to do that. We'll keep my face in here. Why not? So yeah, that's my setup, because it's the only way I can show you what I'm doing with nanoloop. So yeah, I'm just working on my weekly beats track. That's pretty much it. So I'm actually going to be busy this whole weekend. I'm in London for an event called Banter Hack. It's going to be pretty good, but I probably won't have enough time there to write a track, so I need to write something now and write something, well, finish it off while I'm there. I've got a bit of tomorrow as well, but yeah. So I'll get on with this in a minute, but no, I'm not. It's going through my Chaos pad. So I've been doing chiptune for a very long time. Well, I say very long. It feels long to me. I've been doing this since 2008, I think, which, you know, was a pretty long time ago now. I've been gathering equipment for a long time, and I've asked a lot of this for birthday presents and stuff, and I worked last year in London and I was paid fairly well, so I gathered a lot of equipment then, and basically I just try and find the best deals I can. Like my audio interface, that is the most expensive piece of equipment out of all of this, apart from the computer obviously, but this audio interface was about £100, I think. But that was still cheaper than buying it new, because this has 8 simultaneous inputs, which is amazing. Like, that's 4 stereo inputs right there, and it's got a microphone input, like XLR jacks, and the rest are RCAs, and it's got different input modes as well for different types of input and stuff. So, that was the most expensive piece here. The GameCube I'm actually borrowing off my brother and the Game Boy player, and he bought that for £20 second hand altogether. So that was really good. This cable cost quite a lot actually. This was £10–15. Yeah, I bought that really recently, and the Game Boy itself, this was 10, so that's fine. This was my first ever Game Boy. My mum bought me that for a Christmas present, and this one, can't remember how much this one was. I don't know. And this was also a birthday present, this LSDJ cartridge. And I just kind of gather all this stuff up bit by bit, like I don't try and I try not to spend too much on stuff. Drunk stream, maybe. Not tonight. We all know what happens in drunk streams. If you've ever seen the Micro Collective birthday stream. Anyway, yeah. So don't feel like you're poor. This stuff is affordable if you look hard for stuff and you just talk to people. That's generally how I find stuff, is just by talking to people about their stuff and just making contacts and things. It's just bit by bit. Yeah, okay, sure. I mean, coming down to Plymouth, we'll put on a show. I want to put on one show while I'm here in Plymouth, at least. So if you want to come and play in Plymouth, let me know. And you can stay in this very room. Wow. Ah, incredible. No, yeah. So I'm not going to do a. Well, I'm a student as well, you know. This is a student house, you know. The government is paying for this right now. Incredible. Yeah, I mean, you know, I miss having an income. I was working last year. That was great. I loved having money to spend stuff. That was great, but now it's all gone. Yeah, you know, I've just been doing this for a long time, so that's that. Anyway, let's get on with this, because it's like an hour gone already, so. Yeah, that needs some work. That's true. You don't need any of this shit. Although nanoloop's pretty cool. Wow. Right, let's bring up this one. Yeah, I mean, I would totally do a cover. I don't know if covers are allowed on Weekly Beats. Oh, thank you. Ooh. I think that's right, but. Alright. Okay, I see. Cool. I'm just going to turn it up, like... Right, let's put that there. I don't know actually. So it goes F and then... Oh shit. I just killed it. Fuck, I just overwrote a pattern, god damn it. Let's just kill that. So that's A, F. I think it just went E. I'm not sure. No, D definitely. Whoa, that's bassy. I apologise if it's peaking. My new audio setup is a bit strange. Windows, not used to it. Okay, so let's try this. I really hate this about nanoloop. This one tiny little thing, right? Okay, cheers. This one tiny thing, okay, so nanoloop has this really cool thing which is called stepping. I think it's step pausing? Not sure. Anyway. Hold on, I'm on the wrong channel here. So, right. So this plays every 2 steps. Oh, sorry, every like second loop. So it won't play this time, but it'll play this time. But, and that is dictated by where you start it in the song. So if you start the song here, it will play the first time, and then it'll play the second time. But if you start it here, it'll play the first time here, and then it won't play the second time here. Now, it has this really powerful thing, so you can either do that on the first time round or the second time round. But it also has step pausing here, so that'll play it once, won't play it the second time, won't play it the third time, and it won't play it the fourth time. Or you can do step avoidance, and then it won't play this time. And you can change where that goes. But if you use the step avoidance stuff, which is the same thing as the other things, it won't go to it doesn't start here. It just does it by itself. Like, so if I pause the song, go back to the start, I can't tell it to go in sequence properly. It just annoys me. And I use it for the noise channel in this, because you hear like it goes like and that should be on the fourth loop round. Anyway, it's just annoying. See, it did it at the start there. That should be on the fourth one. I'm gonna do it this time now. That's wrong, it should be on the fourth one. What is this? Ignore it. Anyway, if the noise channel isn't in the right sequence, that's why. Wow, yeah, it's really annoying. That pisses me off though. Like, it's a really powerful feature, it's just doesn't work properly, as far as I know. I mean, maybe it's working fine, I'm just not using it right, who knows. Ah, fuck. Worked fine that time. What's even... Alright. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. Right. That's completely wrong. Yeah, okay. Sorry. It's just like that little step pausing thing has got me worked up a bit. Yeah. That's not what I want to do though. Something like that, I guess, and then more powerful melody here, I guess. I'm not sure if I should keep the S channel like it is. Should I change that up? I think it's probably best, otherwise it's going to be the same throughout the song. That's a good idea. It's going to sound really weird with the other bass, but I'll have a go. Did it? Oh, sorry. Is it back? Let's get rid of that. Kind of. I had a go and I couldn't really figure out how to do it so much because like the TV sounds is kind of just like, you know, a square bass and a filter. So I mean, I'll try the rubber bass back in a sec, but the acid sound is something I'm actually really interested in. So this is kind of filter. You can have a low pass here, or you can have a band pass on the square sounds. So I guess you could just do low pass. It's fairly difficult, to be honest. Because unfortunately, as soon as you start moving into FM sounds, you're not able to control the filter on those. You'll only be able to control the modulation on those. And if you use the R or L channels, the LFO on there just controls the pitch. I don't think you can get the filter fasting right enough and in sync enough. I mean, it's probably possible, I don't know. Kind of, I guess. But it's not really TP3 sounding. I don't know, just send Harley the ROM, he'll have it figured out in like 3 seconds. Anyway, so yeah, let's go back to Wobble Bass. Yeah, I mean, you can't really have a source sound as such. Oh shit, my Chaos Pad is out of battery. Damn. It was tea. There's nothing in there now. Tea and biscuits. There's biscuit stuff in there. Alright. Yeah, my Chaos Pad is out of battery. I can leave it there because it's getting a bit late and I need to figure the setup out a bit better because I can't really keep on using the Chaos Pad. I downloaded Reaper for Windows. I don't know what people use in Windows apart from Ableton. I have no experience in Ableton at all, so I tried Reaper and I could have an audio channel coming in which worked quite well, so maybe I should use that for reverb and stuff. I don't know. I just don't know how to route audio in Windows so much. I guess it's use ASIO for all. I don't know. If anyone has any experience with audio stuff in Windows, that would be really helpful to know. The only reason I moved to Windows is because of this better streaming stuff. Though I haven't tried Open Broadcaster in Mac recently, so maybe I should go and try that again. But yeah, yeah, I'm gonna leave it there now. So thanks for tuning in. Probably be Thursday next week as well. Yeah, cool. Thanks for the suggestions and all that. So yeah, I'll see you later. Bye.